Hello, this is Natalie with Imago Day Yoga. Excited to bring a new part to my workout series. Working on now the lower half, working on the thighs, the glutes, some calves, like all of the legs are getting done on our legs day today. We're going to be going through some chair poses as well as low lunge and crescent lunge, stuff like that. Be careful with your knees. If your knees hurt you, please pay attention to them. Do not overdo it. It's better to go gentle than to go too hard because you're trying to build up some muscle and then end up injured. So please be careful. I'm going to start making my way back to the mat so we can get started. My cat will like to come with me, I guess. And as I'm getting back here, if you can give me a thumbs up if you like my stuff, and also subscribe. That would be really helpful for me. All right, so we're actually going to start standing today. Just find a mountain pose like we learned in our core work. You actually want to be really active up here, so you're pulling up through the thighs, pushing the pelvis forward a little bit, so not sticking the butt out, but pulling it in, lifting up through the core, through the chest. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Do two more of those. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more big inhale. And release. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Now remember, forward fold is not a toe touch, so bend the knees. Try to look back towards the knees as you're folding forward. Stomach connected to thighs. Take a breath. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Coming up first halfway. Exhaling it back down. Then inhale, reach it up. Get a big stretch, palms together down to heart center. We'll just take one breath this time. Big inhale. And release. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, fold. This time we're taking two breaths in our fold. You can maybe wrap the arms around the legs. Make sure the neck is loose, looking back towards your knees. Big inhale. Release. One more time. Breathe it in. Let it go. And inhale it up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, raise it up. Bring those palms together and down to heart center. All right, let's get started. Inhale the arms up. Come into a right knee raise. The right leg is coming up. And then you're just going to step it straight back. We're starting off in a crescent lunge. So in your crescent lunge, make sure it's nice and wide. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to balance. You can bend the back knee a little bit. Front knee is definitely bent, but not going over the toes. So you want it being straight up and down, that shin right there. Lift the arms up. We're going to take a few breaths. And if you want to, you can even bounce it. That's optional. Only do it if you want to. Otherwise, just keep breathing. Big inhales. Exhale. Keep going. Big inhale. Exhale. One more. Big inhale. And release. And take another inhale. Reach those arms up. Exhale. Forward fold. Plant the hands and step this foot back into a plank. And then you'll lower down chaturanga. Inhale for an upward facing dog. And exhale it back for a down dog. You can walk the dog a little bit. If you want to, stretching out the hamstrings gently. Make sure nothing hurts. Just nice, gentle stretch. Hips lifting you up and back. Take a breath. And you can start to bend the knees. Look forward, hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhale it up for that half lift. Exhale it back down. Inhale, raise it up. Nice big stretch, palms together and down to heart center. Planting the feet firmly, lift up through the entire body. Take a breath. Exhale. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, fold. Pause in your fold. Take a breath. Then inhale it up halfway. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise it up. Get a big stretch, palms together down to heart center. We're doing left side. So inhale, left leg up. Coming into knee raise. And then step it all the way back for your low lunge. Again, adjusting as you need to make sure one foot is on one corner of the mat. The other foot is all the way on the other. Knee is not tracking over the toes, but straight up and down with the shin. Arms lifted. And again, option to bounce, so only if you want to. And breathe. Big inhales. Keep going. Take another breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Then you'll breathe in again, reach it up. Exhale, fold, step that foot back to meet the other, coming in to a plank pose, then chaturanga, lower it down. Inhale it to upward facing dog, and then exhale it back. Downward facing, we'll take a couple breaths. Big inhales and exhales. Again, another big inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bend those knees. Look forward, hop or step back to the front of the mat. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale it back down. Inhale, raise it up. Lift it up, palms together, and down to heart center. One big breath in mountain, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. And inhale, arms up. And now we find our chair. All the fun in the world right here. Keep the chest lifted. Tuck the tailbone a little bit. Don't stick that booty back and bring the body down. Instead, you're tucking that tailbone, keeping the body actually lifted up, and just bending the knees right now. A little bit different work. Keep breathing. Couple more breaths. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, release. And inhale, lift it up, pop the forward, lift the chest back, bend. Exhale, forward fold. Take a breath in your fold. Remember to bend the knees, protect the lower back. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale again. Coming up halfway this time. Exhale, take it back down. And then inhale, lift it up. Nice big stretch, palms together and down to heart center. Now we're gonna get really fun here. I'll face out for this one. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, start to have a seat down in your chair. This time, come up on your toes. Keep breathing. A little bit different, still tucking that tailbone in, so I'm not hinging my body forward. My body's actually up. Keep breathing. And then if you want to go a little bit farther, this is optional. Take the knees out wide and sink the body down. You can bounce it up. Do a few of those. Be careful with the knees. If that hurts, do not do it. In fact, you can just come back to a regular chair if you'd rather. Go ahead and come up all the way, everybody. Push those hips forward, lift the chest back, bend, exhale, fold. Coming back down into our forward fold. Keep the knees bent, take a breath. Exhale, let it go. Another inhale, breathing in. Exhale, release. Then inhale, lift the body up, halfway. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale, this time raise it all the way up. Nice big stretch, palms together, down to heart center. Ground the feet in, take a breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it into a plank as we go through a quick flow. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, push it up for an upward facing dog. Then exhale it back. Downward facing, take a couple breaths. Find your down dog, make sure you got that lift up and back. We'll take 2 more breaths actually. One more time, one more big breath. On the next inhale, take your right leg up and back for 3-legged pause with the leg raised. Keep breathing, take a breath. Then you're gonna bend that knee. Try to step it through for a low lunge, bringing the knee as close to the nose as possible and stepping it through. If your foot doesn't quite make it, it's back here. Don't lift up all the way, but you can adjust until you get the foot up there. And again, make sure the knee and the shin are just straight up and down, not tracking over the toes, but straight up. So now we are in our low lunge. Go ahead and plant the inside hand down, lift up the other arm, the right arm, and get a little twist. Then you'll bring that arm down. Check the stance, make sure it's nice and wide so you can have some balance, and then inhale, come up again, crescent lunge. Same option to bounce here. You don't have to, just a couple breaths this time. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale, breathe it in. And release. Then one more inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold, step the back foot up to meet the front, forward fold. Then inhale it up halfway. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise it up. Nice big stretch, palms together and down to heart center. Inhale into the heart. Release. And inhale, arms back up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, hopper, step it back to your plank. Lower it down, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. And then exhale it back. Downward facing. Take a nice big breath, big inhale. Exhale. One more time, big breath. And release. All right, left side. Inhale, left leg up and back for three-legged. Pause, take a breath. And then you're gonna bend that knee, try to step it through for that low lunge. Again, adjusting as you need to get that foot up between the hands, checking to make sure the shin is nice and straight. I'm gonna plant that right arm down this time, take the left arm up, get a twist. Then bring that arm down, check on your stance, make sure it's nice and wide, foot at the opposite ends of the mat, and then inhale, lift the whole body up. Coming into our crescent lunge, 2 big breaths, big inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathe in. Release. Inhale, stretch it up a little higher. Exhale, bring those arms down. Back foot up to meet the front for forward fold. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale it down. And inhale, raise it up. Nice big stretch. Palms together and down to heart center. Take one big breath in mountain. Exhale. Inhale the arms up, seating into chair again. Same options as last time. You can stay right here. If this is enough, remember, keep that tailbone tucked in. You can stay right here, or you can come up on your toes, sink down deeper. And you can stay right here, or you can take those knees out wide, go low, and you can bounce it. Again, make sure it feels okay on the knees. Make sure your body's able to stay up straight and not lean forward. Keep breathing. Okay, go ahead. Inhale it all the way up, everybody. Push those hips forward. Lift the chest back, bend. Exhale, fold. Take a breath, big inhale. Exhale. One more time, big breath. And release. And inhale it up halfway. Exhale it down. Inhale, reach it up. Nice big stretch, palms together, and down to heart center. All right, y'all made it. Now we're gonna cool down. So inhale, arms up, give a nice big stretch. Exhale, bring the hands back down to heart center and sink down to your heels for toe stand. If you can't quite make it and you're like, up here, that's okay. You're actually just doing a little more leg work. But try to bring it all the way down if you can. Coming down to sit on top of your heels and balance here for a second. Take a breath. Take one more breath. Then toe stand, big inhale. And then we're gonna seat, and as we have a seat, try to come up into boat if it feels okay. If boat does not feel okay, you can leave the feet planted and just lean back, or hands planted and feet up. But try to find boat wherever it feels okay, just getting that core activation just for a second. And then you're gonna start to extend out and come all the way down to the mat. Get a nice big stretch. Reaching up, hands overhead, full body stretch, and then release back into the ground. Start bending the knees up and bring them into the chest, hug them in tight. You can rock side to side if you want to. Keep breathing, slowly letting the heart get back to normal. You might take another big inhale, exhale, forehead to knees. And then let it back down, let yourself back down. Feet go straight up in the air for waterfall. Flexing those feet. Lots of energy flowing through the legs, out through the soles of the feet to keep them strong. Take another breath. Go ahead and bend those knees back in. And we're going to come into a quick spinal twist. Take the legs over to one side. And we'll take just a couple breaths. Big inhales into the twist. Then bring those knees back up to center. Take another breath. And then other side, look over the opposite shoulder. Taking just a couple breaths. Then bring knees back to center. Take the feet straight up into the air, and we're going to lower down for a very brief Shavasana. So again, keep those legs active, lots of energy flowing out through the soles of the feet, getting just a little core activation as you lower the legs all the way down to the mat. And then once you get there, start to relax everything. You can take a few more deep breaths. As the heart still has a moment to calm down. You can start to check in on the body. The forehead's relaxed, no tension in the brow. Jaws unclenched. Shoulders are backing down into the mat. The body is heavy. Continue breathing like this for just a few more moments with your eyes closed. We'll take a couple more breaths. You can target areas of the body that might not feel so great. Maybe a little soreness or tiredness. Big inhales. Release it out. One more time. Big inhale. Release. Then you can start to bend the knees back in. Roll over to one side and push yourself up to a seated position. We'll take one more big breath together. Big inhale. Release. Actually, take one more with me. Sorry. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Force all that air out. And then with your next inhale, bring those arms up. Touch the palms overhead and bring it down to heart center. Thank you for joining me for day 1 of the leg workouts. I hope you'll join me for the rest of February. Again, please like and subscribe if this is like stuff that you like. I would enjoy that. Also, comments also help me know what's great or what needs improvement or what y'all would like to see next. That would be amazing. So until next time, namaste. Again, thank y'all. And I will see you next time. Bye.